Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at Ryu from Street Fighter 4 Champion Edition, the video games, and it's made by Iconiq Studio. And as you can see there, it says TB League, and I think the TB League, that's Faisen, and I think Faisen provided the body for them, I think. Or I don't know if Faisen have anything to do with everything else too, but yeah, I'm very excited to have this figure, and I already got him out, but I put the box and stuff back together, so I really want to show you guys something, which I think is really cool. So this is like a cover. It wraps around the box, and it comes off. When this comes off, it is a background, a display, and I think that is really cool that they do that for us. Look at that, that is nice. That's hella nice. So and then the box itself, it also comes with this here, just like in the video game where you press start to go find your moves and stuff, and it's right there. And then of course that's the credits, the people that bring us this figure. And then other than that, it's nothing much, you know what I mean? Just on the side of the box there, Street Fighter 4 Champion Edition. I'm just trying to shorten this video, guys, that's why. But yeah, and this would be like, of course this is the front of the box, if you guys want to see that. And then this would be the side of the box when it wraps around the box. And one player, Ryu, and of course 1/6 scale collectible figure. And the back, really nice too. It's just like when you're playing one player and all of a sudden somebody, your relative or family, whatever, wanted to come and join you, and they'll tell you right there, here comes a new challenger. It's just like the video game. I really love it that they include all of that. So let me see if everything okay. And then I already have them out, like I said. We're gonna go through the accessory first. And oh yeah, anyway, they also include this gloves. So I was like, why not? I'm gonna put it on. Feel a little weird, but it's, anyway. So yeah, let's start off with the accessory. And that is the accessory that he comes with. And his hands right here, 2 pair of this hand. That is really cool. So there you go right there. This is the relaxed hands. And when a little paint smudge right there, but that's all right. When I opened up the box to see this, got to see this figure, I couldn't believe how big he really is. And the reason why I said that is because I'm going to show you guys later why. But anyways, we'll get back to it. This accessory here, it's very nice. There's another pair of hands right there. Up close, if you guys can see some of the detail on this. So, all right, and then it's another pair of hands. So there you go. These hands they're pretty big. They're not your typical 1/6 scale figure hands. There you go right there. And I put together a few of the Street Fighter figures. You know how some of those third party days sell like kit, comes with clothing, head sculpt, and hands and things like that, and then you put them together. And those are, and then of course you have to buy your own body and things like that. And I made a few. I made Gaio, and I did make Ryu also. Put together Ryu. And also, anyway, here's another set of hands. This one kind of glued together. They're stuck together, so you really can't pull these apart. And this is another one where you can pose him with, shooting his fireball. And then of course, and also his two of his feet here. Really, really cool. Yeah. There you have it. And look at these feet. These are chunky feet. And of course, he comes with his head sculpt here. This is the other one, the additional one that they included besides the one that was already on him. So it's pretty pointy here, kind of. Yeah. And this is articulated too. This one here is, you know, metal wires. So they have the wire around that. So you can pose that any way you want to. And of course, he comes with his bag here. That one's really nice too. It's just feels like a cotton. It's just in there. And then this is the fireball, or it's really, really nice. And then they got that hole there for you to put the stand in there, kind of just in there like that. And then, and of course it comes with this one here. Now, being that it's clear, it's really cool, because if you display them like maybe in your glass, like the Delta or whatever that is, you really can't see this from far away because it's clear, right? And this thing will look like it's just really moving. It's spinning in the air. So that's pretty much it. And it also, of course, comes with his display base here, stand, and then, you know, the waist grabber, and see Ryu right there. I think this is, yeah, this is like aluminum, metal plate or aluminum. Yep, very nice. And nothing much on the back, just Capcom and Iconiq Studio. So that is it right there. And let's bring in Ryu. We'll bring this up like this. Really appreciate it, guys, for. And here is this guy. This dude is just, he is beefy. Like, that's the head sculpt right here. Man. And this body right here is made by Fison, but it's not some of those Fison bodies that's out in the market already. I think this body here is made particularly just for this figure. It's not like they use the body that's already been out there in the market. You know, this is the totally redesigned body just for Ryu. This is crazy. I mean, the game accuracy, I mean, it looks just like the video game. You know, in the video game, they look all chunky, big, you know, just feet. Look at that. That's chunky. And that muscular arm. And I mean, this is amazing. So the clothing, this here also have wire in them, so you can display them however you want them, you know, want it to. And also the belt, this belt also have the wires, so you can see there. And then this one here, I don't know, it feels like it's you know, it's not a, I don't know if they just iron it on there, or is it they thread it on there. But anyway, it's just, it's really, really a nice touch to that. Like I said, this is all wiring right there. You can see this figure is crazy. Now I'm gonna put him down, and I'm gonna bring out the one that I put together, and that is a from Fison. The body that I use is a M35 Fison. So the M35 is the biggest body Fison produced out there. The M35, if you guys familiar with that body, yes, the M35 is the biggest. And so check out this feet. We're comparing size. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? This is M35 Fison body, and this is the one I put together. And it's a big body, and that figure over there make this body look like looked really tiny. And look at the hands. Let's compare this hands also. Look at that. Now this is a 1/6 scale. Like I said, I made Guile, I made Cammy, and displaying with this guy, displaying them together, they're not gonna look, not gonna scale together. So let's look at that, guys. Look at that arm and that arm. That is crazy, but I'm very, very happy with that figure, this figure. But I just wanted to show you guys how big of a body they use on this guy here. So like I said, I was excited. I kind of, that I'm gonna be using him, displaying next to Guy or whatnot. But yes, check out that feet and that feet. That's like almost 3 times bigger than the one, this Fison body. So this is, yeah, like I said, this is an M35 Fison body. It's not a small body. It's pretty big. And but then this guy make that M35 body look like it's just like nothing. But anyway, yeah, that's just let me get up close, and then we'll do some articulation. Fison usually the articulation on Fison is very, very good. But anyway, guys, that's what I'm saying. That is a big figure. And here is another figure. This is my Guile that I put together. I bought, same thing, bought the kit from, I think, AC Play, I believe. I could be wrong, I forgot already. But this is a M35. Look at that. Look at that forearm and this M35. So I know I'm keep saying it over and over again, but man, I really hope that Iconiq Studio bring out more. I really love Guile figure a lot. I hope. And Ken is another one. No one has produced Ken at all. Not even AC Player or any company that produces, like that gives us those kit, with that comes with the clothing, the head sculpt and things like that. I haven't seen Ken anywhere, so I hope that some company will make him. Hopefully hopefully Iconiq Studio won't end it, end here with Ryu. I hope they continue to make more. This one doesn't look that bad. I mean, still, it's a look at that. The height is there, but the just the size of the figure. But anyways, just let you guys know, this figure is big. He's chunky, and I'm not complaining one bit. Just saying, he is a big dude. So let's go through his articulation real quick, and I will try to see if I can swap out the head sculpt, because they're not easy to swap out. Like these hands and stuff, you might need to do a little blow dry or some sort, so you won't, because it's going to be hard to put it in and taking them off. So just to prevent any damage. So I'm not gonna switch out hands and stuff like that, but just showing out the articulation, guys. There it is right there. Like I said, Fison, you can really look up that much. I don't want to force it too much. And then It's pretty good. And you know, real quick, the paint apps or the coloring, whatever you want to call it, how you want to call it, it's, you know, the body and the head sculpt, not that bad. It's not that off, you know what I mean? It matched pretty good. In person, it matched pretty good. They did a good job. So, but yeah, back to that. And like I said, Fison really good with articulation. I don't want to force it. This is my figure. I'm not any one of those guys, you know, that probably, you know, get a figure from a company to do review and stuff. So I'm going to be careful with this one. And then here you can see there's no right there. And they Fison is, they're good. You know, you're not gonna fold his elbow and then trying to pop back out or nothing. It's just, you know, but you don't want to keep it in a certain position for too long either with Fison body. I own a lot of them. You don't want to do that. It can cause crease too, and it'll start to break, you know. Not when it's still new, but even if it's new, I wouldn't even leave it in a certain position for way too long. So, I mean, this is some, this figure is, it's amazing. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that the comparison between the M35 body, which is one of Fison, like that's the biggest body Fison produced, and for it to be that small compared to this guy, it's, you know. And then of course, his legs. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the leg real quick and show you guys. This, you gotta be careful, see how it bends up, so make sure you hold here and do that. Take him off the display. We're sorry guys. It's kind of, see, going forward, it's there's some restriction, you know, going upward though, because of see how it's because of the his pants. You know, you can go up more if you want, but just be real careful, you know what I mean? And look at that. I mean, his calf is so big, like you can't even pull his pants up. This figure is really chunky, but yeah. So yeah, you can even see it here. I mean, how chunky this guy is. So put him back on the stand. But yeah, I mean, up and down real quick. Move all the hands away. The head sculpt is really nice though. And again, this is the additional head sculpt right here. That is really nice. So, and then side view, look at that bicep, and that arm is just, it's amazing. I mean, this figure is just, if you're a Street Fighter fan and you collect figures, this is the one to get, because I think that sometimes some of these companies, I mean, they're not going to produce that much, and once it's sold out, if this figure is already running about 400, you know, if you look on eBay. So you want to grab them as soon as they're available, you know. And here is his real quick here. So you can move this any way you want. It's a really strong wiring on there. But yes, that's a side view right there. My video run way too long already. from the back. All right, guys, there's not much to show. I mean, besides just do a little bit of comparison and you know, some of the articulation. Like I said, you know, the articulation is pretty good. I mean, like going backward, you have no problem. A little restriction there because he's so bulky. You know, his calf and his thigh is already hitting, so that is the only reason why. They kind of sew this right here together too. It looks like, yeah, kind of trying to keep that pants up a little bit. But all in all, this figure is amazing. Like I said, I hope that one day Iconiq would probably bring out Ken, Guile, and can you imagine if they bring out Bison or Sagat? That would be amazing. If we only get one choice for the next one to come out of all of them, I would have to say Sagat. Sagat that would be an amazing figure. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. My review is kind of, I hope it helped. You know, I hope I provide you guys with some info. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not much to go by, but just, you know, I did a little size comparison right there to tell you guys, show you guys how big this figure is. This thing is, yeah, just it's a big figure. But anyway, thanks you guys for watching. If you guys, you know, like what I'm doing here, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you guys next time.